What's up, everyone? Planet Weather Gaming here, and today I'm going to go over the first things you need to do every single morning in Animal Crossing before you do anything else in the game, whether that be island construction, going to people's islands, Nook Miles islands, anything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those things now. Good morning, everyone. Right now in Pacifica, it is 11:41 a.m. on Monday, May 4th, 2020. Now for today's announcements. As I mentioned in yesterday's broadcast, Nooks Cranny will be closed today for renovations, which I did see that yesterday in my morning announcements that I was going to be closed today, but that's fine because I'm either going to go ahead and go to somebody else's island today and go ahead and show you the Nooks Cranny portion of what I do every morning to before I do anything else in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's not going to differ between going to somebody else's island and doing it on my own island. So the grand reopening of the new and improved Nooks Cranny will be tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'm sure you're all excited, or as excited as I am to see how it'll look. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Okay, and the first thing that I want to go ahead and show y'all what I do in a typical morning when I first open up Animal Crossing is I look for my money tree. Now, I made a video previously on creating money trees and all that. The link will be in the description below, but let me go ahead and show you that portion. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to I have a general idea of where I place the money tree, so where I'm just going to kind of run over to that area and we're going to go ahead and find our money tree. And this will be the first way to earn a good 3 to 30,000 bells, maybe even more in the morning first thing. Okay. So I did find the money tree. It's not quite where I expected it to be and everything, which is okay. It is a good idea to kind of keep track of where you're planting your money trees. Maybe like make a special section for them, so that way you can just go to it every morning really quickly and get that out of the way really easily and quickly and everything. So all I'm gonna simply do here is shake the money tree and then collect my bag. So we got looks like a 30,000 bell money tree. Now the money tree I will add is only valid for one-time use. Once you've done that, it just turns into a regular hardwood tree. So you can either uproot it, chop it down, or you can leave it. Either one's fine. But I am just letting y'all know that that money tree is only good for a one-time use. Next thing we're going to do in the morning, and that's plant a new money tree. Now, every day there will be one place on your island that spawns like a glowing um, golden like glow from the ground, and it's going to be right over here on my island today, but it will change every day on y'all's islands, but it's right here and y'all can see it's glowing right there. And like I said, it's one of those every single day, and the location does change, but what you're going to do is that's going to be your place for your new money tree. So what you're going to simply do is you're going to go ahead and create a bag with 1,000 or 10,000 bells. I've heard that more than 10,000 bells will work, but I haven't tried that. And in the event it doesn't want to work, I don't want you to be out of all those bells. So we're going to go ahead and just do 10,000 bells, and that'll give you a 30,000 bell money tree. So what we're going to simply do is we're going to find our shovel in our inventory. Okay. We're going to dig up that money bag, and you're going to plant the 10,000 bell money bag. You're going to bury in the hole. And in, I believe, 3 days, I think it's either 3 or 4, you will have a brand new money tree that will have 30,000 bells on it if you place 10,000 bells in the hole. If you did 1,000, it'll be 3,000. So the next thing I really do is I went ahead and find the money rock. Now, once again, likewise in my other video, I went ahead and explained what the money rock is and everything, so I'm not going to go into detail of that today. But the money rock basically is going to be one rock that spawns on your island every day that's going to give you money, obviously. So all you're going to do is simply go around your island and you're just going to find that money rock. So that one wasn't it. So we're just going to go to the next one there. And I do have a general idea of where all of the rocks are every day on my island, so that's not it either. So you can either keep swinging at it with an axe or a shovel and keep getting natural resources out of it, or you can just stop right there after one swing. But you will get less out of it for that day because they only spawn new stuff once a day and all that. So we're going to do this one. So this is the money rock right here. So we found it quite quickly. Like I said, it changes every day. So just because the fact you may have found it one day doesn't mean it's going to be the same thing the next day. So what you're simply going to do is you're going to swing at it as many times as it'll keep spitting out money bags and coins. Now, I will say if you do miss like I did just now, it will take away from that, so you'll get less money out of it for that day. But if you swing at it constantly, you should get 5 or 6 coins, or looks like I got 4 coins. So 4 coins, and then either 2 or 3 money bags, depending on um, how many times you swing at it before it quits giving you money. So the next step really is going to go ahead and be to check your flowers, especially if you have like a breeding garden for flowers. You're going to go ahead and go over to that, and you're going to see if any new flowers have bred overnight. Here's my flower garden over here. I have cosmos, roses, pansies, and mums over here. Always, like I said, there's no new spawns, but they will be in these little blank patches in the little checkerboard pattern of your garden. They will be in there. You're going to go ahead and find what spawned overnight, and you're going to go ahead and dig those up, and then you can go ahead and take it over to your own personal garden, or you can create a new garden somewhere on the island, but just kind of keep things organized and to empty that space back out so that way you can water it the same day, and you can go ahead and have new buds in the morning. So what I would recommend doing, so that way you don't forget to water, is I would go ahead and go get your watering can right this minute, and I would go ahead and water them. So what you're just simply going to do is, in this case right here, you're just going to go ahead and hover over them like this, kind of in that empty hole, and that'll go ahead and water 3 flowers at a time. So you're just going to keep doing that constantly until every single thing is watered. So you're just going to come back down one more time, and tomorrow morning you should have new rosebuds or cosmos or lilies or whatever you're doing. I will do a video in the future on what flowers get you what, like in terms of colors. But that's basically how you breed flowers in a nutshell. And that's one of the things you need to do first thing in Animal Crossing New Horizons before you do anything else. Okay, so I'll go through and finish watering my flowers later. That was just an example of what you need to do. And like I said, once you're done with that, you can go ahead and either take your new buds over to a garden. Like right there is a garden I made. It's got some pink cosmos in it that I bred that are in there. The pink or the yellow tulips I just went ahead and bought, but the cosmos were actually bred. Okay. So the next thing to do, Animal Crossing New Horizons, is going to go ahead and be to go to your Nooks Cranny. And go inside. And then from there, you're going to go ahead and go talk to Timmy and Tommy. Now, you're going to talk to Timmy and Tommy for 2 things. One, you're going to go ahead and see how much turnip prices are, especially if you got turnips on Sunday from Daisy May. So you're going to see how much turnip prices are, and you're also going to go ahead and sell anything in your inventory that you were either holding from the previous night or you don't want anymore. So let's go and go talk to Timmy and Tommy now. And like I said, because the fact I'm on somebody else's island right now, because mine is closed today for the upgrade of Nooks Cranny, obviously they're saying like, hey, I've traveled from your, let's see, what they say. I'm impressed that you have traveled all the way to our fair island. So basically, that's the only reason you would know all that. So let's see, turnip prices. So the first thing you're going to ask for, like I said, is turnip prices. The current price for turnips is 132 bells per turnip. Now, that's pretty good. I bought mine for 90 bells. Honestly, like I said, it's kind of like, it's actually like a real stock market. The price will fluctuate daily. I've seen it as high as 600 bells. I've seen it as low as 50 bells. So it's a gamble. Usually, I've noticed that if you wait till like Thursday or Friday of the same week, the price is usually at least higher than your price you bought it for, and you'll make a little bit of a profit. So, see, 132 bells a turnip. I think I'm going to hold on to mine, those. I think I could probably do better. So, let's see. Next thing you want to do is you want to sell. And we're just going to look at my inventory now and see if there's anything I want to sell. So, we have Rover's briefcase from the Mayday. I don't want to do that. Hay bed's going to go in my campsite. Revolving spice rack. No. Outdoor bath, no. KKD&B, no. So it doesn't look like there's anything I want to sell, which is okay. You're not every day you're not gonna have stuff to sell, but it's just nice to go ahead and look at your pockets just to see if there's anything that you do want to sell and get rid of to open up your pocket space for other stuff. One more thing I want to add about Nooks Cranny is you want to go ahead and look and see what they have in their inventory for the day. Their inventory changes daily, like the big items. These up here change, or if you're in the old Nooks Cranny, you'll have similar setup, but it won't be nearly as big. But I've noticed that, especially in this cabinet right here, a lot of those items stay the same every day, but like the flowers could change. So just keep that in mind. But that's another thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and check to see what's for sale that day if you really want to get something, because I would get it. And even if you sell it then, it'll be in your catalog so you can catalog it in a way, or you can either get a DIY for it. So one of the last things you're going to do every morning before you do anything else in Animal Crossing is you're going to go ahead and talk to your villagers, as well as go ahead and get your bonus Nook miles. Now your bonus Nook miles can go ahead and be received by going to the Resident Services building. and you're just going to go to your Nook Stop ATM. So very simple, and you get 300 bonus Nook miles every day you go to it after 7 straight days. And I believe it's 50 between 1 and 7 days of straight of going to it. So you're just going to come over to it. So welcome to the Nook Stop. Once per day assisting Nook Stop will award you with bonus daily miles, 7+ days in a row, 300 bonus miles. So I got 300 bonus miles just for doing that. So that's one of the easiest ways you can go ahead and accumulate Nook miles and all that. And the very, very last thing I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do, and this kind of is an optional step. I just like doing this because it keeps me on good standing with all my islanders and villagers and whatnot, and it kind of stops them from moving out, especially if I don't want them to move out, is I'm going to go talk to all my villagers. Now, this is really an optional step. You don't have to do this, but I like doing it just because, like I said, it keeps me on good standing with all of my villagers and whatnot. So I'm just going to kind of make my rounds now. We'll go ahead and talk to Annabelle first. Now, obviously, if you're wanting a villager to move out, there are a lot of other ways you can go ahead and achieve that. So see, hey, Vitamin M, that's the nickname that Annabelle gave me. Today's totally a great day. Let's talk. Sunny days are my absolute fave. On a sunny day, it feels like anything is possible. Okay, so just like that, very easy, very quick. You don't have to give them a gift every day. It is nice to give your villagers a gift, gives them a nice boost, gets your friendship up with them, but it's not required. So that's basically the last thing you really need to do. From there, you can go ahead and go on and do your daily activities, whatever you want to do in the game. If you want to go ahead and plant more flowers, do some construction, visit people, whatever you want to do in the game. Now that you've done all that, that's pretty much everything you need to do every morning in Animal Crossing. If you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next episode.